used to play Orcs back in 2nd edition, and then after a while I switched to Chaos Marines because Orcs kind of sucked. They could be really, really deadly if you were lucky. But I was not lucky. And I'm not lucky. I just cannot. I am not very good at rolling well with dice. I do not have much luck with dice. I have luck in other things, but not with dice.
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
We should be nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the Orcs do.
I think Mark Strong does an excellent job as Captain Titus. I really do. Like, the volume could be a bit louder at times, but I don't know whether that's just a mixing issue or what. But I think he's a great Captain Titus. If you guys haven't checked out my blog, by the way, you should do so. If you like reading about gaming news, be it board games or video games. I have actually posted a review of Space Marine on there, and it's relatively spoiler-free. But I'd encourage you just to check out my blog anyway if you like it, and if you're on Tumblr, go ahead and friend me. I try to post there quite regularly, but again, it's been a hectic few days. I was quite critical of the game when I reviewed it, and I don't regret that because I think it does have some fairly pronounced flaws, but it's still a lot of fun. I just hold Relic to very high standards because I don't know if you guys have played the Dawn of War games, but they're really, really good, really excellent games. So I had quite high expectations of this coming in. And it's not fair to say I was disappointed. I wasn't disappointed at all, because I think this is a great representation of Warhammer 40,000 World. But there's just a few niggles about it that which I'm not going to go on about now. But you can go ahead and read the review if you fancy doing that. There we go. Did I mention how much I love plasma weapons? I think I did.
Of the green scum to open the way.
At last, a way to the surface.
God, you guys are so noisy. I was enjoying my time without you. Why don't you just do the commentary? Bloody Leandros.
We have the sky over our heads again.
That was a bit of a bug.
Point is this way.
He just kind of warped into existence there.
Report to your designated shelters for the duration of the emergency.
What could the Orcs hope to gain by slaughtering so many?
Sow terror, demoralize the militia.
Cruel, but effective.
This was no strategy of war. For Orcs, this was sport.
Yeah, I was just about to correct them there. Orcs don't really, don't think strategically, especially not at the lower levels. A war boss, a particularly cunning war boss, might have some vague sort of strategic concepts, but your normal orc, he's just in it for the killing. and it doesn't matter to an orc whether it's an innocent civilian or an Imperial Guardsman or whatever. It's all good fun to the orc. As long as he's killing,
Medical supplies have been exhausted.
he doesn't care who. Well, that's never good news. That is not good news at all. There's more orcs descending.
Millions more of them.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Titus, if they take over the Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are Ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then, the Orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
Space Marine recognized. Granting access.
Yeah, we'll have a las cannon, I think. The Astartes man-portable las cannon fires a charged energy blast along a powerful laser and can cut through almost any armor at extreme range. It features a powerful optical scope with variable magnification. So this is your sniper rifle, basically. It's much more high-powered than the Stalker Bolter. So let's have a play with this. War indeed.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
It's just... I love this thing. I particularly love the sound it makes when it's charging. It sounds incredibly powerful. As it is, it is incredibly powerful.
Safe refuge. Remain calm.
The Xenos haven't left a single structure undamaged.
Or unblooded.
In the actual sort of lore, there's no way really that a Space Marine sergeant would carry around a las cannon, and they should have a las cannon should have a big backpack as well to power it. But I don't mind that they, you know, that they weren't strictly adhering to the fluff, because it's just great fun to carry around a las cannon and destroy people with it. It's really an anti-tank weapon. It should be used for destroying vehicles. But it's fun to shoot orcs in the head with it.
Unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial training.
Doesn't look like there's many people left, if any. Looks like the orcs are pretty thorough in their work. Although, I mean, looking at this place, it doesn't look like these people had a particularly great life. Look at the sparseness of these quarters. And the constant drone of the woman telling you to get on with your work no matter what's going on. But that's life in the Imperium. It's harsh and dark. I wouldn't want to live there. But it does make for a rip-roaring good story. Those charge shots, they sort of go in an arc. So I was wondering if I could sort of lob it up, but it was not very accurate. If I could swap the Stalker for a melter gun. So we've got something for up close and something for ranged. It's a bit better. Ooh. Some more ammo for my bolter. I do love the bolter, it's so cool. So we might need something a bit heavier for that. I hear squigs. Bloody hate squigs. God, that's a lot of them. Dude. Let's give him a taste of the old melter gun. Doing? Just sort of standing there freaking out. And well, I'm not going to complain if it makes him easier to kill. I was thinking after I do this Let's Play, I'm going to have to try and play this game through on hard. So yeah, these rocks are launched from the Orc Space Hulk. What they do is they don't generally build their own ships. They will try and wait for a Space Hulk to drift to the worlds that they inhabit. And a Space Hulk is basically a ship that's been lost in the warp. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry guys. So I guess I should explain the warp. For those of you that don't know, the way that space travel works in the Warhammer 40,000 universe is that the ships will slip into this place called warp space, and in the warp it allows you to travel basically faster than light to other places in the galaxy. So you slip into the warp and then you slip out and you're in a different place in the galaxy, which sounds great, but the problem is that the warp is full of very nasty things like demons and chaos gods and all kinds of fun stuff like that.